Yo, this is
dubbed by fans as Fleetway Supersonic. Unlike the heroic Supersonic from the games,
they should have named the crackhead Supersonic. What the frick is going on out here, bro? Another day, another video. Today we got what's beyond Supersonic. What even is Supersonic? Like, how is Supersonic? How does it happen? Like, what do you need to get to go super? You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's Supersonic, there's Super Shadow. Is there a Super Knuckles? Probably. Super Amy? Super Big Cat? You never know. I'm not sure. So let's get into the video to see what makes someone go super in the Sonic universe.
Amidst the chaos of battles that often transcend space and time,
where
the fate of the world teeters on the edge of uncertainty, there always emerges a transcendent figure, a beacon of hope for those in need, shrouded in radiant gold. This is Supersonic, the ascended form of Sonic the Hedgehog. Supersonic harnesses the incredible power of the 7 mythical gems
there's Super
known as
Silver.
the Chaos Emeralds to transcend himself into this elevated state. Pulsing with the life force of the universe itself, Supersonic has the temporary gift of supersonic speed and invincibility. For a while, we thought this was the apex of Sonic's power. But as it turns out,
there's a Supersonic 2, right?
Supersonic is only the beginning. It's been proven on multiple occasions that it's entirely possible to transcend this form. How is this possible? What is the true ascended form of Supersonic? And is it possible to go further beyond even that? Welcome to Chomix.
You see, I know. I've been listening to the music. I heard that. In his world, where one is all.
Supersonic. And is it possible to go further beyond even that? Welcome to Chomix, and this is what lies beyond.
Shout out Chomix, man. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know what I'm doing.
Supersonic wouldn't first appear until Sonic the Hedgehog 2, where he would be an unlockable in-game transformation after collecting all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Look how the glow changes.
I remember being a kid and beating the game as base Sonic since I wasn't all too great at the special stages. But oh boy, when I finally got good enough to beat those special stages, unlocking Supersonic felt like uncovering a secret layer of the game. I also
Supersonic couldn't take damage, can he? I mean, he's invincible, so.
No, but seriously, the #1 way to support my channel, and for free too, is to like and subscribe. It only takes a couple seconds of your time, and I'd be really appreciative if you did. Anyways, it's a total power trip and probably one of the most satisfying in-game unlockables out there. Being able to blast through at blazing speeds, destroying enemies upon touch, there's honestly nothing like it. Since Sonic 2, Supersonic has mostly been a mainstay unlockable. Sometimes using
I gotta get back to playing Sonic Adventure, but I'm stuck, bro. I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at the level that I'm at.
Sonic and Knuckles, both. Supersonic was kind of a big deal in this game. I mean, it's the very one that extended the lore of the Chaos Emeralds with the Master Emerald after all. But Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic 3 and Knuckles specifically, was the first game to give us a peek at what lies beyond Supersonic. Since you were able to combine Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles using the Sega Genesis's lock-on technology, and both games had their own set of 7 Chaos Emeralds. If you play through the duo of games continually, the combined was the first game to give us a peek at what lies beyond Supersonic. Since you were able to combine Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles using the Sega Genesis's lock-on technology, and both games had their own set of 7 Chaos Emeralds, if you play through the duo of games continuously, it was possible to collect all 7 in Sonic 3, and then power each of them up using the Master Emerald to create what was called the Super Emeralds in Sonic and Knuckles. And collecting all 7 of the Super Emeralds would have Sonic enter a form ascended even past Supersonic known as Hypersonic. Hypersonic dazzles in an ever-changing spectrum of vivid colors rather than the static golden aura regular Supersonic has. But it's not just his looks that separate him
He's
from
so fast, he has an after
image. On top of
image.
still being invincible, obviously, he's even faster if you can believe it. He also has a double jump that literally kills everything on screen, and probably the funniest advantage to Hypersonic is the fact that he can't drown. Yeah, you probably don't really think about it, but Supersonic.
But he can do that in Sonic Adventure 1 though. He's literally, if you watch my gameplay, he was literally breathing underwater.
Invincible as he may seem, can still drown. But Hypersonic has a catch. As awesome as he was, he only ever appeared in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Out of every game to come out after, Hypersonic or the Super Emeralds were nowhere to be seen, leading many to question whether or not he was even canon. I mean, you could only get it by combining two games together using some insane Frankenstein technology.
That's kind of crazy.
As a matter of fact, according to
what technology is even that, and why did it get discontinued?
Interview with series director Takashi Iizuka, the only reason Hypersonic exists is because of McDonald's.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. You see, Sega and McDonald's had an agreement to release a set of toys for the debut of Sonic 3. And as a result of this
What?
hard deadline, Sega was forced to essentially break the game into two so they could ship out at least half of Sonic 3 to release on time for these toys. Thus,
That's
Sonic
messed up.
3 was split into two
So
separate.
so they've been doing this, bruh. They've been releasing games half polished so they can sell you a DLC. So Sega started that.
Games, and it forced
Sega
each
started
game to
that.
have its own set of Chaos Emeralds so the titles could still be enjoyed by themselves.
tired
So these two
right
sets
now.
of emeralds that transform Sonic
Just
into
got
his
back from work.
hyperstate only exist because this McDonald's collaboration forced Sonic Team to split Sonic 3 into two parts. Absolutely wild.
They sold half a game,
Anyways,
bro.
Hypersonic's existence wouldn't go forgotten, nor his absence unnoticed.
That's
For a very
Hypersonic, I
long
think.
time, Hypersonic was regarded by fans as Sonic's most powerful form. Even
Could it
if
be
was
like a
MIA,
Supersonic
and
2?
there always remained a strong urge to see its return, or maybe even see it topped. Meanwhile, there were a few additional transformations Sonic would achieve throughout the years, like Darkspine Sonic, Excalibur Sonic,
Darkspine.
and
Excalibur
even Dark
looks
Sonic
crazy.
from Sonic X. But similar to Hypersonic,
Sonic.
these were total one and dones and would never appear again. Also,
What?
all of these forms were
I thought it was
similar to
tap dancing
Hypersonic,
on the
these were
enemy? What
total
the
one
frick
and
is
dones
going
and would
on?
Never appear again. Also, all of these forms were more so side grades to Supersonic rather than upgrades. Instead of building on top of
Excalibur
Supersonic
Sonic
powers,
is
they
tough.
had their own set of unique abilities that
I
set
think
them
the
apart.
coolest looking is Hypersonic, then Excalibur Sonic.
It would be the comics that attempted to innovate by directly ascending the supersonic form in their own unique ways. As one example, the Archie Sonic comics tried out a form called Ultrasonic. Harnessing the
Ultrasonic.
energy of the power rings rather than the Chaos Emeralds, this form grants Sonic the ability to control the atoms
We
in
reacted
any
to a video about
non-living
the
thing,
rings.
allowing him to manipulate the elements. Because of this, there are three known distinct subforms that Ultrasonic can tap into as he adapts to his environment: Solar Sonic, Polar Sonic, and Ecosonic, each controlling that
They're just doing it for the environment.
environment.
Polar Sonic, Solar,
Polar Sonic,
Polar,
and Ecosonic,
and Eco.
each controlling that respective element. The
So
Fleetway
Eco for the-
comics
for the
also expanded
jungles,
Supersonic's
Polar from the
capabilities with a
snow,
corrupted version
Solar
of
for the
Sonic
sun.
Hedgehog,
Yo, this is a
dubbed by
ugly
fans
Sonic.
as Fleetway Supersonic. Unlike the heroic
That
Supersonic
is-
from the games,
They should have named the crackhead Supersonic. What the frick is going on out here, bro?
Fleetway's version of Supersonic becomes a malevolent entity, thriving on chaos and possessing immense
Oh,
and
that
destructive
boy is
power.
ugly.
His strength is set to surpass that of Supersonic due to his ruthless aggression and lack of restraint, making him an uncontrollable force of annihilation. Now, it goes without saying that the Archie and Fleetway Sonic comics are non-canon. None of these forms ever
This
appeared
is
in
an
any of the
ugly
games.
Sonic.
So when it came to official Sonic canon, fans were still left wondering what could possibly lie after Sonic's initial super state if Sonic Team was going to be so adamant about ignoring Hypersonic. Years went by, and instead
His
of seeing
eyes
any
turned
expansion
red,
of Supersonic's powers, it
That's how
actually
you know he's on
seemed
bad
like
timing.
Supersonic as a whole was being phased out. There would be entire mainline
Yo, it's still
games in a
crazy
row
to me that Sonic actually kills people. Like, he doesn't have no, oh, I don't kill people. Nah, he will slime you out.
It wouldn't
Sonic
even
is
touch
like
the
that.
iconic form for the climax of its stories, like in Sonic Colors, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces. They even considered making players pay for Supersonic as DLC in Sonic Forces
That is
until they
crazy.
got backlash and released it for free. And like
They're
this
trying to-
was
they're trying to
after
use
the
the
game
DLC
already
method,
came
bro.
out. Supersonic was a complete afterthought, but thankfully there was a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Sonic Frontiers was announced, and it seemed like there were hints of some kind
was that?
of new form.
Is that Shadow?
A lot of fans, including myself, theorized that Sonic would take on an entirely new form caused by the cyber corruption taking over Sonic, teased in the trailers.
Ooh.
Perhaps something similar to Fleetway's Supersonic,
He was
where the
he got a
corruption takes
virus.
over and causes Sonic to become temporarily evil, while
Yo, they gotta
possessing
get this
destructive
crazy
powers.
crackhead Sonic out my
Perhaps it would
face.
be up to his friends to neutralize him and free him from its control. Perhaps he would be able to overcome it and use it to his advantage. After all, especially since Supersonic would be utilized several times throughout each zone's boss fights, it seemed like the only way to raise the stakes by the end was to have Sonic truly ascend to the next level. But Frontiers would release, and while it certainly portrayed Supersonic as more powerful than ever before, the end of the game
That's
left
hella
the
tough.
majority of players disappointed. Not only did the climax of the game not up the ante with any new form or ability, since Sonic's cyber corruption just magically disappears due
But
to
the thing about like trying to up like the power scaling is that will he ever end? Is there ever gonna be an end? Like look at Dragon Ball Z. Power scaling, increasing in power, increasing in different forms since the 1990s. We got all the way to Ultra Instinct. Vegeta got Ultra Ego. Frieza got what is it? Black Frieza. Like at what point does it end? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of get why they wouldn't put another form because then it's never just gonna end. They're just gonna keep adding more forms.
power of friendship,
And
The
then
second phase of the
the
final
power
boss
is
would have
gonna
this
get
super out-of-place
freaking
bullet hell styled gameplay, not even utilizing the playstyle
the
of
power
regular
scaling is gonna
Supersonic.
get
Sonic
blurred.
Team fumbled the bag hard, and fans were left scratching their heads onto how they could have set something up so perfectly for success and then completely lose it by doing absolutely
So was the
nothing
game a
with it.
flop?
Later on, it was confirmed by Ian Flynn, one of the writers for the game, that he actually proposed a return to Hypersonic during the final battle,
That
where
would've been
Sonic would
tough.
call upon the deceased Ancients and Coco to lend him their power. But ultimately, this idea was shot down by Sonic Team. Apparently,
Damn.
according to series director Takashi Iizuka, the
They
reason
did not
we don't
listen
see
to him.
Hypersonic anymore, or any ascended form past Supersonic for that matter, is to avoid what's called the next tier power-up trope, which is
That's what this is exactly what I was talking about. What the frick? It's like, at what point does the powering up end? They're like, it's never gonna end.
when a character gains a new level of power, surpassing their previous limits with the risk of rendering them obsolete. And as an avid Dragon Ball fan, I can very much confirm this is a real thing. Too many forms definitely
It's like-
waters down the impact of previous forms.
Exactly.
So
The
I
power,
do totally get why this is
the
something
power scaling now starts to get blurry. Starts to get blurred. Like, okay, how do we? You know what I'm saying? Wow. I have to think of a writer. Maybe yo Sega, hit me up. Let's write a game.
watch out for.
Sonic
But even
Aalvinoo.
So the desire for something beyond
Sonic-
the iconic
Sonic
Supersonic
and
transformation
Aalvinoo.
was still long
Sonic
for among
Da-
the
Sonic
community.
Aalvinoo,
Things were once again
Dark
looking
Generations.
bleak. That is, until the final Horizon update for Sonic Frontiers came along and changed everything. Right out of the gate,
he got
the
a different
trailer for the
form?
final Horizon update teased a brand new form, Supersonic, with an electric aura and
And
neon
then blue eyes. So they just went back on their word and gave him another
blue
form.
eyes. Fans were quick to dub this as Supersonic 2, an obvious
Supersonic
reference
2.
to Dragon Ball Z's
So
Super
then what
Saiyan
is
2
Hypersonic
transformation.
then?
After all, the Sonic series has many ties to the Dragon Ball series, something it tried to shy away from for the longest time. But now this, on top of some of the abilities Frontiers had
Supersonic
Sonic
2.
doing, I think it's safe to say Sonic is finally back.
They
to
should have
his
said. They
Dragon
should have
Ball
called it
roots.
Supersonic Blue.
And I wouldn't have it
Since
any
his
other
eyes
way.
are blue.
The final Horizon turned out to be the answer to many fans' wishes. With the DLC providing an alternate ending sequence to Sonic Frontiers, many of the wrongs had the chance to be
They sold-
corrected
they
at
sold you
last.
half a game,
First,
bro.
Sonic simply suppresses his cyber corruption rather than having it magically disappear. And yes, this will be important.
But
for
that
later.
that's pretty cool. I mean, it's also a way to make more money, but that, like, you know, if a game makes a mistake, they could just drop a DLC with the alternate version of it. But then which one is canon? You know what I'm saying? If there's a shitty one gonna be canon or the good one gonna be canon?
But once Sonic reaches Supreme, instead of it playing how it does in the base game where the battle gets taken to space, Supreme unleashes a brand new form fueled by the End's powers. A form not even Supersonic
it's a
can put a
chopped
dent in.
form.
However, during the course of the DLC, Sonic learns to control his cyber corruption and uses this newfound power to unlock a brand new form
Whoa.
during the End's boss fight. That same form
That's
with the
hella
glowing
tough.
blue eyes from the trailer. A form to finally
But what? I feel like this was money bait. This was money bait.
transcend Supersonic.
I don't know.
This new form
This
is
was money
able to
bait.
absolutely manhandle the End and make it seem effortless. With a slew of new moves and the ability to swipe away any incoming attack
Damn.
with ease, Sonic
he's
is able
hella
to set
strong
up
now.
Supreme for the final blow. But it's here where perhaps the most interesting
game is
thing
pretty
of
much just
all
getting
happens.
spoiled for me, honestly.
As Eggman loads Sonic into a cannon to be shot out to deal the finishing blow to the End, he once again transforms. This time, unleashing
Another
all of the cyber
transformation?
corruption built up inside of him to take on a new form fans have been very quick to identify as the very cybersonic form we had all theorized. This form is portrayed to
Cybersonic.
be a step further beyond
Damn.
the wide form achieved just moments ago, as Sonic completely obliterates the End by piercing straight
They gave
through
us
it.
two extra
It's only for a
forms.
brief moment and it's gone, but the fact that this DLC had not one, but two additional forms
Kinda
definitely more
crazy.
than fulfilled plenty of people's dreams.
Yeah, but also it's
earlier,
bait,
I
bro.
called
They
this
knew what they were
form
doing.
Supersonic 2, and it's what a lot of fans have been calling it ever since it was revealed. After all, it's
No,
Supersonic.
I heard someone commented in one of my videos that it's called something else and not Supersonic 2. The fans call it Supersonic 2, but it has another name. I don't remember what
but
what it
elevated
was.
to an even higher level. And if we're working on Dragon Ball Z logic, it makes total sense. But what if I told you that calling this form Supersonic 2 would actually be inaccurate? To understand what I mean, we first need to break apart what this form even is. This
like a
quote-unquote
fusion.
Supersonic 2 transformation
A fusion of
is
energies.
Supersonic elevated by the power of controlled cyber corruption. It's an extremely situational form that could only have been achieved through the circumstances given
Sonic
to
is
Sonic
getting
within the
corrupted.
events of Sonic Frontiers. Meaning Sonic reaching this form with only the 7 Chaos Emeralds is something he'd never be able to achieve. Thus, I don't think
impossible.
calling this form Supersonic 2 is even accurate.
Yo, this is an
form
ugly
is a
Sonic.
synthesis of Supersonic's powers combined
And
with
ugly.
the cyber corruption of the Starfall Islands.
Yo, this
It's
this
not just-
clip makes me think of that Spider-Man walking clip where There's helicopters. People are fighting helicopters, crashing and everything. And
Supersonic's
it's
powers
raining.
combined with the cyber corruption of the Starfall Islands. It's not just an enhancement of Supersonic, it's the result of merging two distinct power sources to create an entirely new entity, what I like to call Starfall Supersonic.
Yes, that's what someone in the comments said it is. So it's not Starfall Supersonic is not the official name. It's just Chow Mix's name.
Said, I don't think this form should be labeled as Supersonic 2. And another big reason for this is that this form, unfortunately, will probably never be seen again. Without being infected by the end's cyber corruption, this form just isn't possible for Sonic to achieve.
What if he just puts cyber corruption in a syringe and every time he wants to go Starfall Supersonic, he just injects himself?
The undefeated, Sonic
like,
is no longer corrupted,
Power Up
thus
Ozempic.
making transforming into Starfall Supersonic an impossible task. So a question I'm sure a lot of you have is, are Starfall Supersonic and Cybersonic at all related to Hypersonic? And the answer is,
I feel like
most
Hypersonic
likely
should be
no.
the real
These two seem to be their own
Supersonic
branch
2.
of forms apart from Hypersonic. While Hypersonic comes from ascending the Chaos Emerald's power with the Master Emerald, Starfall Supersonic comes from combining the power of the Chaos Emeralds with the mastery over the Cyber Corruption, or in Cybersonic's case, the complete unleashing of the Cyber Corruption's influence.
Yo,
So what
Sonic is
form is the
tweaking.
strongest? Well, as it is now, I don't think we have enough information to accurately power scale each form against each other, but we can make
That's the thing about these extra forms, bro. How do we power scale them? You just can't, bro. Like Dragon Ball Z had Super Saiyan God, and then Ultra Instinct became stronger than Super Saiyan God. Like, are we like, what are we doing?
a few guesses. Here's what I think. When it comes to
Super
Hypersonic
Saiyan
versus
Jin
Starfall
Goku.
Supersonic, I want to say that Hypersonic wins out since its power comes purely from not only the 7 Chaos Emeralds, but the 7 Chaos Emeralds amplified by the Master Emerald. These are pretty much the strongest items in the entire Sonic universe at play at the same time here. But if we're talking about Cybersonic, it's honestly hard to say. Similar to the Fleetway Supersonic
Yo,
form,
get
the
this
main reason
crackhead
form is
Sonic out my
considered
face.
extra powerful is because of the lack of
Scares
restraint.
me.
Where Starfall Supersonic is Sonic using the cyber corruption in a controlled state, using only bits and pieces of its power in order to maintain his humanity, Cybersonic is Sonic letting go and allowing the cyber corruption to completely consume him. And it's not just the lack of restraint, I mean, just look at their eyes. So I'm not sure if Cybersonic is stronger than Hypersonic or not. But look me in the eye and tell me a hypothetical fight between the two wouldn't be the coolest thing ever. So we know that it's possible to go beyond Supersonic. It's been done before with Hypersonic, and now with Starfall Supersonic and Cybersonic. But now it's time to ask once again, is it possible to go even further beyond? I think in theory, it is. It seems
It's never gonna not be able to. Like, what am I trying to say? He's always gonna be able to go beyond. It's in the hand of the writers, but will he ever end? Will it ever end? Is what the question.
Ascending past Supersonic comes from combining various
Yo,
power
you know what I
sources.
just thought of? I can't imagine Dragon Ball Z ever ending. Like Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball Super, or just the Dragon Ball universe ever really like ending. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how some anime like Doctor Stone, it ends when it ends. That's it. No more episodes coming out. No more chapters. I can't imagine that happening with Dragon Ball Super. I feel like Dragon Ball universe is just, they're too big to end. They're too big. They make way too much money to end, honestly.
So
They're
in
gonna be
theory,
making more
what if
games,
Sonic
more
were to combine
movies,
all three?
more everything.
If my understanding is correct, if some kind of situation
Live action.
happened where a cyber-corrupted Sonic had access
It's
to all
it's
7
the
Chaos
IP is
Emeralds
too
powered
big.
by the Master Emerald, a Starfall Hypersonic or even a Hyper Cybersonic could totally
Bro,
exist.
this is just gibberish, bro. Get him out of here. This is gibberish. Starfall Hypersonic. Starfall. Get him out of here, bro. We're not doing all these freaking mix and match forms, mix and match super forms. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Or
We're not
what
doing
if
that.
Sonic were
What
to
the
combine
frick is
other
that?
power
Oh.
sources with the Chaos Emeralds, like perhaps the Soul Emeralds from Blaze's dimension, or the Time Stones from Sonic CD.
They're
What
do-
about the
they're just
Chaos
doing
Rings
mix and
from Knuckles
match.
Chaotix, the Phantom Ruby from Sonic Forces.
You know what I would like? Like, is it possible for Sonic to power up without the emeralds? Maybe that would be a little bit cooler. Like, if he was to be able to get a form that doesn't require the Chaos Emeralds. You know what I mean? Like a form where it's just sheer willpower or something like that. I don't know. Something like that.
I feel
Without
like in
Chaos
the future,
Emeralds.
combining several sources of power in this kind of way could lead to some awesome transformations. So if Sonic is ever in need of more power, I think there's a lot Sonic Team could do to give us something new. Anyways,
Bro,
huge
I'm
thank
not-
you to
I'm
the
not
sponsor
falling
of
for that
today's
mix and
video,
match.
Fume. Trying to quit your bad habits? Why not try
W
Fume?
video. W Chow Mix. W Chalmings, man. This was a good video. This was a good video. I'm not doing that mix and match with Sonic. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Even DBZ doesn't. Does DBZ do that? Did they do, like, I know there's Super Saiyan Kaioken, right? That's the thing. We're not doing that mix and match, man. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the video. If you have, let me know what you think about the mix and matching, the names, and how you feel about the money bait. I think Sega team did a money bait to get more money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, but I didn't know they were dirty like that though. But they kind of do. Also, they do listen to the fans. I will say that they listen to the fans, which is very rare nowadays in gaming companies. Gaming companies do not listen to the fans. So it's kind of a W, but also I could see the money bait side of it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Anything you want me to react to, anything you want me to check out, put in the comments. I'll check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, share if you can, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.